Leo, your September is about to get absolutely wild, and I am literally shaking right now, because what I am seeing in these cards is insane. Listen to me very carefully because in the next 72 hours, something is shifting for you that will change everything. And I mean everything about your financial situation. The first card that flew out of my deck before I even started shuffling was the Five of Pentacles, and everyone thinks this means poverty. But actually, this is your breakthrough moment, Leo. This card is screaming at you that the financial struggle you have been experiencing is coming to an end, and not just any end, but a dramatic revolutionary transformation that will leave you speechless. But wait, because what happened next literally gave me chills and I had to put my cards down for a moment. The energy in my reading room just shifted completely, and I could feel this massive wave of Leo fire energy building up like a volcano about to explode. The comments are already going crazy, and we have not even gotten to the good part yet. Leo, let me tell you what Five of Pentacles really means for you this September. This is not about being broke or struggling anymore. This card represents the final stage of your financial apprenticeship. You have been learning lessons about money, about value, about your worth for months, maybe even years, and now the universe is ready to graduate you to the next level. The imagery on this card shows two figures walking past a church window, and everyone focuses on their poverty. But look closer, Leo, look closer. That church window represents sanctuary, help, and spiritual abundance that is literally within reach. You have been walking past your opportunities because you were so focused on what you did not have that you missed what was right there waiting for you. September 2025 is when you finally walk through that door, Leo. The Five of Pentacles is telling you that your mindset around scarcity is about to be shattered and replaced with something so powerful, so abundant, that you will not recognize your own life by October. But here is where it gets absolutely mind-blowing, and I am getting goosebumps just thinking about it. The way this card appeared in your spread is showing me that someone from your past, someone you thought was gone forever, is going to reach out to you between September 8th and September 15th with an opportunity that will completely change your financial trajectory. This person has been watching your growth, Leo. They have seen how you handled the challenges, how you maintained your dignity even when things got tough, and they are impressed. They are coming back not to rescue you, but to partner with you because they recognize your strength, your resilience, your fire. The Five of Pentacles in your September reading is also connected to a specific number, and Leo, this is going to blow your mind. The number 5 is going to be everywhere for you this month. Look for addresses with 5, phone numbers ending in 5, amounts of money involving 5. The universe is using this number as a signal that you are on the right path. I am seeing a very specific scenario playing out, and members of my private community actually predicted this exact situation last week. You are going to receive news about money on a day when it is raining or there is unusual weather in your area. This news will seem small at first, maybe an email, maybe a text message, but Leo, this small seed will grow into something magnificent. The Five of Pentacles is also showing me that you need to pay attention to your dreams in September, especially dreams about water, about bridges, about walking. Your subconscious mind is receiving messages from the universe about your financial future, and these dreams are not random. They are instructions. Now let me pull the next card because the energy is building and I can barely contain myself. Oh my goodness, Leo. What just happened made my jaw drop to the floor. The King of Cups just revealed himself, and this is not what anyone would expect for financial guidance, but this is exactly why your September is going to be extraordinary. King of Cups for money? Leo? This is revolutionary thinking, and I am here for it. This card is telling you that your emotional intelligence, your ability to connect with people on a deep level, is about to become your biggest financial asset. While everyone else is playing the numbers game, you are going to win through heart, through genuine connection, through authentic relationships. The King of Cups represents mastery over emotions, And Leo, this is crucial for your September success. You have been through some emotional ups and downs regarding money and your self-worth, but now you are graduating to a level of emotional maturity that will attract abundance like a magnet. This king is sitting on his throne in the middle of turbulent waters, but he remains calm, centered, balanced. Leo, this is you in September 2025. While financial markets might be crazy while other people are panicking about money, you are going to remain centered and make decisions from a place of wisdom rather than fear. But here is the kicker, and this is why I love tarot so much, because it reveals truths that logical thinking misses. The King of Cups is showing me that you are going to make money through helping other people with their emotions, their relationships, their healing journey. Your Leo warmth, your natural ability to make people feel seen and valued, is about to translate into serious income. I am seeing coaching, consulting, mentoring, healing work, something where you are using your emotional gifts to serve others and being compensated beautifully for it. The King of Cups does not just earn money, Leo, he creates value through compassion. And this is your path to financial freedom. The timing on this is very specific, and I want you to mark your calendar. Between September 18th and September 25th, you are going to have a conversation with someone who needs exactly what you have to offer. This conversation will happen naturally, organically. But Leo, you need to listen carefully, because this person is going to say something that sparks a brilliant idea in your mind. King of Cups is also connected to water signs, so pay attention to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces people in your life during September. One of them holds a key to your financial breakthrough, and they might not even realize it. The connection will feel natural, effortless, like you have known each other forever, even if you just met. Your emotional depth. Leo, your ability to truly understand what people are going through is rare in this world. The King of Cups is telling you to stop undervaluing this gift and start seeing it as the treasure that it is. People will pay good money to feel understood, to feel heard, to feel valued, and you have a natural talent for providing this. I am also seeing something very specific about water and money for you in September. Maybe you live near water, maybe you will receive good financial news while you are near water, or maybe the opportunity itself is connected to water industries, travel, cruise lines, wellness spas. The King of Cups is strongly connected to water elements, so stay alert to these connections. But we are not done, Leo, because the third card that wants to speak to you is making my hands tingle with electricity. The Hermit just stepped forward, and this card for your career path is going to revolutionize how you think about work and success and purpose. Everyone expects career cards to be about networking and hustle and being seen, but the Hermit is telling you something completely different, Leo. Your career breakthrough in September is going to come from going within, from listening to your inner wisdom, from following a path that might seem solitary at first, but leads to extraordinary success. The Hermit carries a lantern, and Leo. This lantern represents the unique light that only you can shine in this world. September 2025 is when you stop trying to fit into other people's definitions of success and start creating your own path. This is scary for some people, but for you, Leo, this is liberation. I am seeing you stepping away from something that looks good on paper, but does not feed your soul. The Hermit is encouraging this separation because what you are moving toward is so much better, so much more aligned with who you truly are. This might mean leaving a job, starting your own business, changing industries, or completely reinventing your professional identity. The timing of this decision is crucial, and the Hermit is showing me that you will know you are ready when you start feeling restless in your current situation. This restlessness is not a problem, Leo. It is a signal. Your soul is outgrowing your current circumstances, and the Hermit is your guide to something greater. But here is what makes this absolutely fascinating. The Hermit traditionally represents solitude, but for you, Leo, this solitude is temporary and necessary. You are going through a period of internal preparation where you are downloading new ideas, new visions, new possibilities. By the end of September, you will emerge from this introspective phase with a clear vision of your next steps. The Hermit is also showing me that you have been receiving signs and synchronicities about your career path, but you have been dismissing them as coincidences. Leo, these are not coincidences. The universe has been trying to guide you toward your true calling, and September is when you finally start paying attention. I am seeing a very specific scenario where you will be alone, maybe walking, maybe driving, maybe just sitting quietly, and suddenly you will have a moment of crystal clear clarity about what you are meant to do with your professional life. This moment will feel like a lightning bolt of understanding, and you will wonder how you never saw it before. The Hermit's lantern illuminates the path one step at a time. Leo, you do not need to see the whole staircase, you just need to take the next step. In September, focus on the immediate next action rather than trying to figure out the entire plan. Trust that each step will reveal the next one. My private community members are probably recognizing this energy because we talked about exactly this kind of career pivot last month. The ones who followed the Hermit's guidance are already seeing incredible results, and honestly, I had to pause personal reading bookings because so many people are requesting sessions about career transitions. Now, Leo, prepare yourself because the fourth card is absolutely going to blow your mind and change everything you think you know about love and relationships. The Eight of Swords just revealed herself, and this is not the limitation card everyone thinks it is. This is your freedom card disguised as a challenge. Eight of Swords in love. Leo? This is the universe telling you that you have been trapped not by circumstances, but by your own thoughts and beliefs about what love should look like. Those swords surrounding the figure in this card represent mental barriers, self-imposed limitations, and old stories that have kept you stuck in patterns that do not serve you. But look closer at this card. Leo. Look closer. The woman is blindfolded, but her hands are not tied. The swords create a fence, but there are gaps she could walk through if she took off the blindfold and looked around. This is you in September 2025, realizing that you have more power in love than you ever imagined. September is your month to remove the blindfold, Leo, to see your love life with fresh eyes, with courage, with the fierce Leo confidence that is your birthright. You have been accepting less than you deserve, because you convinced yourself that this was all that was available, but the Eight of Swords is shouting no, no, no. The breakthrough comes when you realize that the prison was never real, Leo. The limitations were never external, they were internal, and internal limitations can be changed with internal shifts. September 2025 is when you step into your power as the queen or king of your own love story. I am seeing a very specific situation playing out for you, and this might feel uncomfortable at first, but trust the process. You are going to have a difficult conversation with someone about your needs, your boundaries, your non-negotiables in love. This conversation has been avoided for too long, but the Eight of Swords says, the time for avoidance is over. This conversation might happen through text, it might happen over the phone, it might happen in person, but Leo, you are going to speak your truth in a way that surprises everyone, including yourself. You are going to be clear, direct, honest, and absolutely uncompromising about what you will and will not accept in love. The Eight of Swords is also showing me that someone in your romantic sphere has been playing mind games with you, making you question your own perceptions, your own worth, your own reality. September is when you see through these games and refuse to participate anymore. Your mental clarity becomes your superpower. But here is where it gets really interesting, Leo. The breakthrough in love is connected to the breakthrough in career that we talked about with the Hermit. As you step into your professional power, as you start honoring your true calling, your romantic life automatically elevates. Confidence is the most attractive quality, and you are about to have it in abundance. The Eight of Swords represents a mental shift that happens suddenly and completely. One day you see yourself as trapped in love, and the next day you realize you are free to choose differently. This shift will happen for you between September 10th and September 20th, and it will change everything. I am also seeing that this card is connected to communication, Leo. You might receive a message, an email, a letter that provides clarity about a romantic situation. This message might come from the person directly, or you might discover information that helps you understand the situation better. Knowledge is power, and knowledge sets you free. The fifth card wants to speak to you, Leo, and I am getting chills. Because this card is about healing and transformation, and it is not what anyone would expect. The devil just stepped forward, and everyone thinks this is a negative card. But for your healing journey, Leo, this is the most powerful card in the entire deck. The devil represents breaking free from addiction, to patterns, to people, to situations that have been draining your life force. September 2025 is your month to break chains, Leo, but these are chains you put on yourself through repeated choices, repeated thoughts, repeated behaviors that no longer serve who you are becoming. The healing that happens for you in September is not gentle, it is not gradual, it is dramatic and transformative and life-changing. The Devil card represents the moment when you get so fed up with your own patterns that you find the strength to change everything all at once. This is not about willpower, Leo. This is about reaching your breaking point in the best possible way. I am seeing you looking in the mirror one morning in September and having a moment of absolute clarity about habits, patterns, relationships, situations that have been holding you back. This moment will feel like waking up from a dream, or maybe waking up from a nightmare. Everything becomes crystal clear. The devil is often associated with temptation, but in your healing journey, Leo, this card represents liberation from temptation. You are graduating beyond the need for things that used to comfort you but ultimately kept you small. This might be food patterns, relationship patterns, spending patterns, work patterns, but whatever it is, you are done. The timing of this breakthrough is connected to a conversation you will have with someone who has been where you are and came out the other side. This person will share their story with you, and something they say will click in your mind like a key turning in a lock. You will realize that if they could change so drastically, so can you. The Devil card also represents taking back your power from external sources, Leo. You have been giving your power away to other people's opinions, to societal expectations, to old versions of yourself. But September is when you reclaim everything. Your energy, your attention, your life force becomes yours again. I am seeing a very specific healing modality or practice that you will discover in September that works for you like nothing else has ever worked. This might be a type of therapy, a healing technique, a spiritual practice, a physical routine, but whatever it is, it will feel like coming home to yourself. The transformation represented by the Devil card is permanent, Leo. This is not a temporary change. This is not a phase. This is you stepping into a completely new version of yourself that you will never want to go back from. The old patterns, the old limitations, the old fears become irrelevant because you have evolved beyond them. But we have one more card, Leo, and this final card is going to tie everything together in a way that will make your head spin with excitement. The sun just blazed into your reading, and oh my goodness, this is your card, Leo. This is your energy amplified to the maximum and pointing toward the most glorious September of your entire life. The sun represents success, joy, fulfillment, achievement, everything good and beautiful and bright. And Leo, this card is telling you that September 2025 is when everything we have talked about comes together in perfect harmony. The financial breakthrough, the career clarity, the love liberation, the healing transformation, they all merge into one magnificent victory. The Sun card shows a child riding a white horse under a bright yellow sun with sunflowers in the background. And Leo, this represents your return to joy, to innocence, to the pure excitement of being alive. September is when you remember what it feels like to be truly happy, Not just content, not just okay, but genuinely joyful. I am seeing celebration. Leo massive celebration. Something happens in late September that calls for champagne for dancing, for calling everyone you love to share the good news. The sun represents public recognition success that others can see and acknowledge and celebrate with you. The white horse in this card represents purity of intention, Leo. Your motivations become crystal clear in September. You are not pursuing success for ego or to prove anything to anyone. You are pursuing success because it aligns with your highest good and the highest good of everyone around you. This purity of intention is what makes everything flow so effortlessly. The sunflowers in the background of the sun card always face the sun. Leo, just like you are learning to always face toward the light, toward possibility, toward hope, toward growth. September is when this becomes your natural default setting. Instead of looking for problems, you start looking for opportunities. The sun also represents vitality and physical energy. Leo, your health, your stamina, your overall well-being gets a major boost in September. You might start a new exercise routine, discover a new way of eating, find a healing modality that works amazingly for you, but whatever it is, your body becomes a source of joy rather than concern. I am seeing travel, Leo, beautiful sunny destinations that feed your soul and restore your energy. The Sun card is strongly connected to Leo energy, so this month you are in your absolute element. You shine so brightly that you attract opportunities, people, experiences that match your elevated vibration. The success represented by the Sun card is not just material. Leo, it is holistic. Your relationships improve, your health improves, your finances improve, your career improves, your spiritual connection improves, everything gets better because you get better. You become the sun that illuminates everything around you. The timing of your major breakthrough is shown by the Sun card, and Leo, mark your calendar because this is specific. September 29th or 30th, 2025. Something magnificent happens. Something that makes all the challenges, all the waiting, all the preparation worth it. This is your harvest time, your victory lap, your moment of absolute triumph. Leo, I am getting chills thinking about your September, because what I see in these cards is not just improvement, it is transformation. You are not just getting better circumstances, you are becoming a completely upgraded version of yourself. The Leo who enters September 2025 and the Leo who exits September 2025 are going to be so different that people will ask what happened to you. The energy is so strong right now that I can barely hold my cards steady, and the comments are absolutely exploding with people recognizing this energy in their own lives. If you are feeling this resonance, if you are getting goosebumps, if you are getting excited about September, then you are definitely connected to this reading and this timeline. Remember, Leo, everything starts with the Five of Pentacles, breakthrough in your finances, followed by the King of Cups showing you how to monetize your emotional intelligence. Then, the Hermit guiding you to your true career path. Then, Eight of Swords, liberating you in love. Then, the Devil helping you break free from old patterns, and finally the Sun bringing everything together in absolute victory. This is not just a reading, Leo, this is a roadmap. These 6 cards are showing you exactly how your September unfolds, exactly what to expect, exactly how to prepare. You have been asking the universe for a sign, and these cards are your sign. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Your breakthrough is guaranteed. The universe has been preparing you for September 2025 for months, maybe years, and now you are ready. You have the strength, the wisdom, the courage, the heart to handle the level of success and joy and abundance that is coming your way. You were born for this, Leo. You were made for this level of magnificence. So mark your calendar, prepare your mind, open your heart, and get ready for the most spectacular September of your life. The cards have spoken, The energy is aligned, and your future is brighter than the sun itself. Subscribe now, Leo, because your future depends on staying connected to this energy. Hit that notification bell because I will be tracking your progress throughout September, and the updates are going to be incredible. And if you want to dive deeper into this energy, you know where to find me. Your September starts in just a few days. Leo and I cannot wait to hear your success stories.